What's up, Red Brick people? We're gonna do a little Alright, here we are in the Black Mirror. We got meltologists all over the realm telling people about this realm, that it's been melted, and they're showing you bricks everywhere. And here meltologists are telling you mountains are melted buildings. And there's pockets of survival everywhere in this realm. Even old books, whether you believe in them or not, say I'll leave you cities you didn't build, wells you didn't dig, and homes you didn't build, castles that you didn't build, everywhere. Fix them up and move in. Now looky here. You see, this is a pocket of survival amongst all these other large buildings and structures and castles that melted. See? Look at that. This was all red bricks. The narrative they give us is brown and concrete, red and white, and all kinds of nonsense. And it all started off red bricks. It transitioned into all kinds of cooking the carbon-14 out of it and so forth. Another fine example right here. And you see these guys in Massachusetts and in Arizona and the UK showing you the same type of stuff of what happens, the transition of these bricks, or what happens to them. From the bottom up, it cooked them out, folks. You don't build like that, folks. Things don't deteriorate that way unless they deteriorated from a meltification, electric plasma melt that melted everything in this realm and left pockets of survival everywhere. Enough energy to burst our veil and flood it and put it all out and send building debris everywhere. Look at that. Can you see it? Let's see if this is showing up on my channel. I don't even know if it's showing up on my channel right now. It's showing up. I don't know if audio is working or not. It says all messages and it says there's 4 messages, but there's absolutely nothing in the chat. So what we will do is book out of there. I got a thumbs up already. I got 2 thumbs up already. We didn't do nothing yet, folks. We're going to close that out for a minute. I'm going to go to my community page and get the link. Here's the link. If anyone would care to join me, make some noise. Resistor, what's going down? Melted Syracuse, Bruce, what's going down? Shawnee B, what's going down, brother? Had a difficult time today. My MacBook Pro has been compromised, and both my OS operating systems on 2 jump drives are both corrupt. So I'm stuck on a piece of crap Chromebook right now. So if it don't go well, it don't go well. I'm just making some noise. Until I get a new computer, we're probably not going to hear much from the Red Brick Bob much. So thought I'd make a little stream here tonight and make some noise. And then by the time I get everything set up, my free time for Restream will be up. But that's okay. I like OBS, so I just got to get me a new computer and get the latest version of OBS. Works much better than all these Restreams and StreamYards, and it's free. So anyways, here we are looking at the red bricks, all on all these Ka cells. And for a lot of people who aren't familiar with the word Ka, it means energy, where the soul resides, the Ka energy. And the cell, like capital. Ka and pital meaning the bronze top. So the energy comes from the bronze top down into the red bricks. Compacted with water creates more piezoelectric. We know that in meltology today. But today we're just looking at the bricks that transitioned. And look, we got Shawnee B in the house. We got Bruce in the house, Resistor in the house. Each one of them will tell you about these red bricks and show you the same type of patterns that you see all throughout this realm with these red bricks. Here in water, castles are always around water and got moats around them. Why? What we just said, that piezoelectric. It hinders someone from just coming in your front door too, right? If you electrify the water, right? So they don't talk to us about that or teach us that. So look at there. What do we see in here, folks? Red bricks. Look what red bricks turn into. You don't build like put this big old chunk here and a partial here, and then people like on Shawnee B's station say, well, maybe they just use a red brick to shore it up in that area or this and that. So they use these big chunks of stuff to shore up the red bricks. No, it's obvious once you're told that these bricks transitioned into what you call stones, what you call field stones today. They'll give you a narrative lie about Ice Age and all kinds of other stuff and eons of time and geology, and that's all a lie. We lived in a red brick paradise, folks. And something happened, and someone's allowing us to continue to live on a crime scene. And that's what we live on, is a crime scene. So I just thought that one was glorious right there. I just said, hello, show me. You know, let the red bricks do the talking. And what do we see here? Again, a pocket of survival. Man mounted. Here's him mounting up. Harnessing piezoelectric. Harnessing from the sky, from the ether. And you see again, the transition. Now, if we could remove all these trees that are eating the red bricks, you would see it's all melted, more building. And this on the top is what survived. Could be that some of these buildings had a better defense of electrical failure than others, but the least resistant path of electricity went throughout this entire realm. In some areas it devastated, and some left more pockets of survival than others. Look, some of these castles that you're going to see here are in Italy, and they're in various spots of the world. Um, England, um, Italy, Slovakia, different regions, but the same thing transpired all over this realm. From the ground up. And look, you see the different transitions of bricks of what occurred here, all the way up. See? Look at that. See here? Verse here. Look down here. And that's an awesome one there. Look at that, man. Look at the transition there, all the way down the whole facade of the building. Yes. It's Linda. She told me I gotta eat or else.
How'd you get it working?
It's not just that piece of crap Chromebook. It's not
You don't
working.
gotta eat. I just was telling you, you said you wanted to eat, so.
All right, pull that door.
Are you gonna eat?
Yeah, I gotta eat. I ain't eat nothing but breakfast today. Well, that's terrible timing, ain't it? No woman says I gotta eat. So, anyway. And she says, oh, you got it working. I said, no, that's a piece of crap Chromebook I got here running it. But that's just amazing, man. No, and I lived in the castle when I lived in Germany. Schloss Castle in Giesenland. Then I was locked up in 2 castles in America. Marquette and Jackson, the largest walled prison in the world. And I've been in other castles as well, inside and out, looking at them. And the skeleton of all these are red bricks. Yeah, many castles are redesignated to be prisons here in America. And in insane asylums as well. Look at that. Look how it was melting. You could just see the transition of the melt there. And just, you can see it too. See right here? On the side, the brick lines, the building compacting on itself as it melts down. And this is what survived. All this on top. Just like we don't have a great understanding of why some survived and didn't. But we surmise it had something to do with how it was insulated. Different variables could come into play. But that's not what the topic is right now. The topic is just trying to let you see that this was all a building once, and it transitioned into this gooey gob stuff here, and you can see all the pattern lines that melted. Look at the melt. Just goes right in the wall, disappears, and we're going to start building right there. No, folks. Every picture tells the story. And if you could just wrap your head around the truth, you could even see the red. You can see the red in the excuse me. Look at that, man. Come over here to this side too as well. Like right there. Look. See, some of the carbon 14 didn't get cooked out all the way, and it has a brownish tint to it. See? Up here, the same. In here, you see all the same. Amazing. Looky here. Look what was happening here. Expansion from the heat. Closing up this window here. Or perhaps that was part of a door once. I don't know. More large window and closing, and we can't see the bottom, but you see the archway there. And what happened to them bricks there? Look what they turn into, folks. Yeah. We don't have many of them. But I urge you all to just, if you don't believe, go look at castles. There's thousands of castles. I mean, just like I was saying, just in Italy alone, there's over 50,000 abandoned villages. They have red brick castles and red brick remain everywhere. The transition. And we all find it's all around the same timeline when these wars are and throwing people out of different regions of the world to take over these red brick buildings. So it wasn't that long ago. Look at that there. You see the carbon 14 stains here still remaining. Might have had a lot to do with some iron there or so forth. And it didn't cook the bricks out as much. It was trying to dissipate that iron there. What flag we got flying up there? I can't make it out. Or they gathering electricity with them devices. I don't know. And they keep us in the dark about that too, so. Here's another beautiful one. Look at that. From the bottom up. And you see this, look. We remove this, there'll be some more meltification. All this was building. All this that you see, this googly got here, was all building. Look at that. And it should be obvious to you, you're not going to build, oh, let's start from here and build this little stuff here and this here. And how would you possibly do that in that time? Huh? And looky here. What is this, a cable? Is this a cable here? See? I don't know if that's a cable or what. Okay. And that goes down to here, if that's a cable. Or perhaps a petrified rope. I don't know. But I would like to go there one day and look at that too, to determine that. You know, it could have been part of the moat system or something. Look at how this wall is being sunk in, and this chunk of this building is melting in this way. So these two buildings collided into one another as they were going through the melt. You can see it, it's obvious. Now you don't build, hey, let's build this chunk of wall right into this chunk of a wall here. And, what engineer is going to say, hey, let's do that? So the pictures are pretty evident. They show us over and over again. Their lies can't hold a candle to meltology. Look at there. Look at there, folks. Red bricks, man. Castles freaking everywhere. Chunks of melted building, all right here. Unbelievable. Yeah, dinner's smelling good right now. And look here, tech above. See, and you see this type of technology throughout the whole realm. Ether antennas, harnessing electricity, the ions, the positive and negative charge ions come down and gather and collect into the red bricks because they act like as batteries, folks. You see the archways with the patterns, fractal patterns there. We're again collecting energy, resonant sound, energy, frequencies. Some say for healing as well. Your castle, your home, where the soul resides. The ka, your soul. Look at those sunken buildings here, archways down here. Again, you'll see red bricks. And what red bricks turn into. Oh, there's another glorious one. Look at that sinkage here. Red bricks do magic tricks. There's a really good here where they started popcorning more and turning into what we call mountains here. If that had continued to go up, we would call this entire thing a mountain instead of a castle. But today we know mountains are melted buildings where the souls resided in. See? Here's the yellow brick road crap they'll teach you. The yellow bricks. The carbon-14 was cooked out of them. There's a lot of them that had a coating of concrete on top of it. So a lot had to do with that today. And all the buildings they moved in, they whitewashed. They had concrete finishes. Now look at this here, folks. You can't see the melt here. But you don't go and slap this up on top of this madness here. That was the top of this madness here. And it melted and it cooked down. Look at that. So the historians are going to show us and tell us that they engineered it this way. Oh, let's just build off of this slab of multiplication here and create this. How? We can't do that today. See? You know what I mean? There's some more. I mean, I could show you. I don't know. There's got to be like, I don't know how many thousands and thousands and thousands of castles. But we could show you castles all day long. and they were all red bricks that transformed into melt. Something went down, folks, and it wasn't that long ago. Now, what was the reason for them to build all this like this? They're going to tell you, oh, because the mound was eroding or something like that. No, this was all building, folks, once. All this was building. See? Look, all building. See? You ain't going to say at the bottom, we're going to build this here, and it's not going to lead to nowhere. Well, it's not going to lead inside this building. See? Well, it did. It was all a building. It was all a castle. Where the souls resided at, folks. Yeah, man. And looky here. What happened here, folks? Expansion. Expansion closed that window off there. They'll tell you, oh, they just built that for guns and so forth. They didn't build that for guns, folks. What flag is that? Anybody know? Look at that. Meltification, man. In that pocket of survivor. A survivor there. Looky here, folks. You can see it still. Even in... They obscure that so you can't hone in on it too good. They don't give you quality pictures that we deserve. There's some good imagery right there to show you the transition of what happens to the red bricks. Doing magic tricks. You can even see them compacting on each other. See? The lines. Thinner, 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 thinner. See? And top, a little bit thicker here. Electricity followed the least resistant path. Zap these buildings. These car cells. Some got zapped more than others. Like this one got zapped real good. Look at the whole corner. You know, and Deborah the Red Brick Chick, she shows you a lot of this stuff here in Australia. And castles as well. Same occurrence. Same song, same dance. Same group of liars been telling us this stuff. See? Here, look. Concrete finish, melting off, transitioning into red bricks together. We're leaving pockets of survival of these red bricks everywhere for you and I to see. Because we live on a crime scene, and we're crime scene investigators showing you through the red bricks and our knowledge of meltology that we indeed live on a crime scene. And all these castles were here. Just like I tell you, all the Capitol buildings in America were in America before America was founded. And that's exactly what they did. They found it. They give you these Native Americans goobly gop and tell them, oh, this lived in teepees and all this other stuff. Them were FEMA camps of the day. Huh? It's a federal eviction management agency, FEMA. Huh? Look at that. The old lady's gonna be mad at me. I didn't come in there to eat right away. I thought I'd just make a quick live stream. So I don't know how many freaking ass castles I got. I got a lot of castles on my damn computer. And they're all been through the melt, folks. Every one of them. Some more, some less. But it's obvious that we indeed have been lied to, and we don't know the story, but Meltology's trying to bring it to the forefront. So, I don't know the next time you're going to hear from me. Hopefully I'll get a new computer soon, or work on getting a new computer. Maybe I'll do something in the future with this Chromebook, but it really sucks. Because I don't really like being dependent on a software like Restream or StreamYard. I like to set it up myself with OBS. A lot more features. You can do cool things versus just showing pictures in your mug and stuff like that. I like to be more creative. So we've seen a handful of castles. If there's any melt heads out there want to get on board and hold the fort down while I go eat, you could show us some stuff, and I'll go eat, and then we'll be back. I guess nobody's even in the chat no more. Let's see. Chat filter. All messages. Hey, we got what else we got in there? Tartarian, Japan Tartarians. What's going down in Japan, man? It's all melted the same way in Japan. Same thing. It don't matter where you go. So nobody wanna hold the fort down and show some stuff while I go eat and come back? Okay, Shawnee B there. Hit the link, man, and show some stuff, brother. Well, what do I do, folks? Just close her up. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that. The transition. Unbelievable. Look at that one there, man. Whoa. Like right here, it just like solidified here, man. It was just dripping down. And it could be a lot of the concrete, you know, different viscosities for different materials. And look at the bricks. You see the brick pattern, see? You know, they didn't say, oh, let's use this chunk of rock and this chunk of rock and add some bricks and all that. No wind and rain deterioration did that to the building, folks. This was a melt. This was an electrical surge that transpired. Let's see, maybe we'll run out of them on this slide here I got. Whoa. It's amazing. Just the sheer numbers of these survivors everywhere in the undisclosed parts of this building. That's what people call caves. Well, let's go spelunking in caves. There ain't no such thing as caves, folks. They're melted buildings. This will lead to pathways and so forth that didn't collapse and possibly some of this stuff still can collapse because it's damaged red brick building. So that's what earthquakes are. Earthquakes are infrastructures of the past, the red brick building collapsing on itself underground because we live on these melted buildings everywhere, these melted ruins. We live on them, folks. They trick you out of that too. They give you lie narratives about everything. But we are in the revealing, the apocalypse. Call it what you want. But we've been handed a tool, and that tool one day will be taken away from us. And look at the transition there. Meltage. Look at that popcorn in here on the side as it was compacting down on itself. And they will come here and mine stuff like this and tell you this is slate and this is that. When meltologists would tell you it's all red brick once melted with different chunks of whatever was in that building. Well, mines too, that's right, Resistor. Yes, sir. Unbelievable. So I just urge y'all, I could just go here on and on. I got so many in there, get the old lady mad at me. She made dinner, beautiful dinner, so I'm going to go eat dinner and say, adios amigos, happy new year to y'all. I don't know when I'm going to see y'all again next time. We'll see if I do anything more on this Chromebook or wait till I get a new computer and see what goes from there, man. Play it by ear. So, got a lot on my plate. Much to do other than meltology, but that's important to me. So to all you meltheads, love you. I wish one of you guys would have came on board. Hit the link, but I know you guys got things to do too, and I don't know. So I'm just gonna close. So that's it, folks. I'm out of here. Have a beautiful day. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Don't buy the bullshit. $38 minutes. 38 minutes I spent.